to trust an ally. There is a movement to adopt Jamaican patois as the island's official language, replacing BBC English. The following question appeared in print in May 1917. Can you visualize William Shakespeare's utter discombobulation if he were to visit modern-day Jamaica and tried to figure out what some of their treasured proverbs were saying in patois? Shakespeare's Henry IV, Part 1. Frederick, let it suffice thee that I trust thee not. Rosalind, yet your mistrust cannot make me a traitor. Jamaican proverb. No ramp with maga dog, I could have bull mama. Message. Treat everyone with respect, as you may never know their powerful connections, for you may think you can victimize with impunity. Take, for example, the scenario which played out recently in Europe, when the shortest-term UK Prime Minister, Liz, ironically surnamed Truss, made an undiplomatic quip for which the English are famous concerning the quixotic nature of French fidelity. She opined disparagingly on Macron's trustworthiness in his role as the leader of one of Britain's staunchest allies. Liz's flippant and dismissive comments on the issue of trusting her French ally were pathetic. Quote, the jury is still out, she responded to the media, and that she would, quote, judge him according to his deeds. This posture was neither politic nor smart. Clearly she had not received the memo. But everyone today, as we all did yesterday, recognizes that the French continue to be as superbly skilled in soccer and diplomacy in 1982 as they are in 2022 and 23. But consider Macron's exquisitely thoughtful and well-delivered retort while on a visit to Algeria, which illustrates, in my opinion, la différence significative. Quote, Britain is a friendly nation, regardless of its leaders, sometimes in spite of its leaders. Meaning, the French and English will always be allies, irrespective of what an ordinary Englishwoman thinks. I have, as is obvious, an abiding admiration for the finesse of personal diplomacy, and last week Thursday's intersection of two events of political significance, the state of the French president to Washington and President Biden's welcome with the first White House state dinner in his honor, and two, simultaneously the climate advocate heir to the British throne, the Prince of Wales and his princess, is paying a visit to Boston. The impressive spectacle of a warm greeting as a foretaste to his entente cordiale was choreographed for public consumption, with Vice President Harris playing host and leading the initial phase of the talks, and in so doing epitomizes the overarching diversity of our nation. Her father, Professor Donald J. Harris, is a Jamaican-born former economics professor at Stanford. He's numbered among my close colleagues at the UWI, and I was assigned to pen a glowing class tribute in the 1960 yearbook, in which I predicted his unique journey to political distinction. But alas, no prophet is infallible, and I must have missed the mark, for it is his daughter, the 49th and current Vice President of the United States, who occupies the second highest job in the Republic. There is no rational explanation as to why cowardly Republicans continue to demonize the VP and her Jewish husband. Biden, however, chose Kamala as someone in whom he could place explicit trust, and he has been in powerful positions for many years, so no one knows better than he what to look for in a person who you want to be able to trust. Shakespeare, love all, trust a few, do wrong to no man. I had a sense of déjà vu when I watched Macron and Harris together on the TV screen. Did this young version of a promising world leader have a similar capacity as his 1960s predecessor in office? Was Kamala, his host, feeling the same as I had experienced with de Gaulle, namely that in spite of the misgivings of others, he could be trusted as an ally in the context of our seamless extrication from a colonial stranglehold? I thought what interesting topics would be on the agenda for discussion. Putin waging war on Ukraine, contrary to the standard norms of the United Nations. Or perhaps how humanity has been punished by Russia's mindless aggression.